Hello my friends, another race of my son Alex, who is still riding for Galaxy. I will not because, yes, video is forbidden in Galaxy, at least video with sound or voice. So, my son, he is not racing for Galaxy. What is? View? View? The view is wrong. Yeah, but it stays wrong. Escape. Now, oh, this is very few people. Very few. Okay, this is hard. Alex is still in advanced, where he for sure doesn't belong. So, this will be hard. Hope that in the flat they stay together. That would be nice. I think with 5 people, I'm not sure if it's counting for the Swift Racing app points. Not sure. At least you will have fun, but with 5, of course, it's easier to break away. No? Could be there were some pretty strong riders. Could be that they tend to break away.
They were
All lightweight. Okay, this is in your favor, and they don't want to go alone. No? They have.
around 60 to 70 kilos.
Yeah, but you're much lighter still, and have less watts per kilo, so this is hard. But being dropped on the climb is not as hard in the last 2 kilometers than being dropped now. But be aware of the rollers, no? I'm very proud of my son. 15 years and riding in advanced. I have never been in A actually, according old categories. This one guy seems to be strong, huh? He's on the front for the whole time. Was it the American you saw? All of them about their FTP, no? And you are much above your FTP. But first kicker almost done. But Alex also became stronger. So perhaps this nice little group of 3 remains. Or you might make a short sprint. No, I think it comes together. And now it's downhill. Just stay behind this guy. Or, yeah, this is also good. It's still the case that if you want to pass someone, you have to push a little bit harder than the guy in front of you. So it's not a good idea to ride very close behind somebody else. Actually, in the moment, Alexander is growing, so we are not so sure about maximum heart rate and power. It's a little bit difficult. And the school on Friday was the last day before holiday, so he didn't train too much, I think, in the last days. Warum eigentlich nicht? He was riding outside, so he was training. Okay, I take it back. He was not so much on Swift, but he was riding to school and back, which is in total 30 kilometers. And 30 kilometers real life is still more than 30 kilometer on Swift. No draft, real world. real climbs. And you were on a mountain bike, no? Not on an SL8 road bike. Okay, up to now, actually, manageable, no? It's again the same guy, no? Hodgen. Mr. Run Run was gapped. You can leave a little bit of space, especially in the downhill, no? Okay, if you stay with them for some time, you're not the last one. Oh, he's riding 5.5. But with 4 in the group and with Hodgen in the front. But he's pushing hard, no? In the back. Almost 7 watts per kilo. No, now he's dropping to 5. We don't know his weight, do we? So it's very hard, but he's again pushing 6 watts per kilo, so he's back. Perhaps his legs became cold and he wanted a little bit of warm up. Warm up at 6 watts per kilo. Huh? Yes, the roller survived. Now it's flat for some time, or it's not really flat, but better on the easy slopes. It's less probable that somebody breaks away. And as they are all lightweight, might be at least they are not used to break away. Yeah, these guys with 80 or 85 kilos and strong watts per kilo, they tend to break away now. Especially if they have a strong minute, no?
Breaking away for them wouldn't make sense. If they have the power to break away in the flat,
Yeah, but if you look to the board, all of them are light.
yeah.
So if you become aware that you don't have the good sprint or have the strongest 20 minutes and are a little bit heavier than the others, it would even make sense due to the opponents. You with your 40 something kilo, 43, that is a small handicap in the flat. Okay, but if it goes on like that, it was the right race to decide for. And actually, up to now, your heart rate is under control, no? And you have 4.02 watts per kilo average. Yeah, the sprint is a little bit of an incline, no? But I think the rollers have more elevation than this one. But of course it's the last opportunity before the long flat starts. Yeah, this Hodgen seems to be the strongest, no? He's riding almost everything from the front. Yeah, he's going, huh? And one with him. A draft would be good. No, you can keep the feather until the end. He dropped now, 4.2. So he's not really pushing. And run is coming back. If you share the load, I think you can come back. But it's probably not your task. On the downhill is the lightest one, no? Yeah, coming back, coming back. Time for a ride-on for everybody. Yeah, exactly, this is true. Alex is good for one attack, one final sprint, but not for repeated attacks. It is hard for him. Actually, you could be happy for a split, no? So you should not be the one to close the gap. It was again Hodgson, no? Wow, your average power increased a lot. You even avoid the aqueduct, no?
Yeah.
Funny race. Yeah, before the infield was created, it was not possible to have any race without the aqueduct.
Yeah.
The problem for Alex is that with his weight he also always needs to push a little bit more watts per kilo than the rest. And if even in the table he's the lowest in 20-minute power watts per kilo, of course it becomes hard in the flat. Let's see what happens in the climb, no? In Swift Power there were only 2 opponents, no? We were 3 and now we are 5. So we don't know anything about the others. But the two... One from Swift Power is even missing. So 3 unknown riders. The one that is in is for sure much stronger than Alex, also in watts per kilo. One was at 5 and one was at 4.9 for 20 minutes. And Alex has only 4.2, 4.1 even, no? So 9 flat kilometers and then 2 uphill. I think it's 2.5 or something. No? Ja, Alex ist in advanced by Ford actually. Ne? Das ist eine ganz ungünstige Position. Entweder hinfahren oder warten. Run macht das wieder. Nee, macht er nicht. Ja, 6.3 muss hin. Vielleicht die Gelegenheit, den anderen zu gappen. Nee, der fährt auch mit. Fellowship. Jetzt hat er gedroppt, ne? Ich schreibe das mal, dass du 43 Kilo hast. Two seconds. Run is going. He understood the message. He's pushing 7, huh? Yeah, I think they were waiting for you, huh? Now they are closing. I shouldn't have written it. Oh, he's dropping his feather. He's probably at the limit. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm dying.
yeah.
Everything that they're ready for. Oh, this is head.
You did well, and your heart rate was not even 200.
Yeah.
Still a little bit of room, at least according earlier measures. But since he's growing, I'm not so sure about his maximum heart rate. Might drop to a little bit in direction normal. Up to now, it was like 205 or even 210. But he was not riding so many races on Zwift anymore, so I think that also drops the maximum heart rate and the peak power also. So 6 more kilometers. Hodgson is again, he always uses the small climbs, no? He dropped power, Mr. Hodgson. This was no new best because this was the final sprint in some races. Huh? I thought it should have been the personal record.
I think it gives me coming. And I'm really lucky that we are.
Yeah, but
going on like this.
I know your extra motivation in the last stretch of a route. And I think the attacks will get less now, because if the climb is near, nobody wants to. Okay, Hodgson wants to, of course. That is funny. The other American was from time to time looking as if he fails, no? But he didn't. And again, Hodgson is going. Every little uphill he pushes more watts per kilo. In a points race, this must be strange with these two sprints following like 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes. You should have pushed a little bit more to get the sprint banner, the sprint jersey. Could it be that the other one is dropped? Or will he again close the gap easily? Ah, you again have a feather, no? Perhaps you can keep it. Yeah, Hodgson somehow dictates the race, no? Every single attack was done by him. So only 3 kilometers left to the start of the climb, or a little bit more than 3 kilometers. So save your energy. Don't attack too much. Alex is just trying to keep up with the guys. Yeah, but in the climb the picture may change a little bit due to your weight, no? But first he needs to recover a little bit. Ich glaube, du bist zu dicht drauf. So rein vom Gefühl her. Zumindest wenn es runtergeht, kannst du noch ein bisschen sparen. I think if it's so slow, Hodgson will attack again. Now it's more than 20 minutes and you have 4.1 as average, no? And this was, yeah, VO2 max training, because it was quite unsteady, no? But in spite of being so unsteady, to have 4.1, I think you are getting stronger. And you haven't raced Zwift too much. With some Zwift races you will get stronger. Was Hodgson in Zwift Power?
Yeah.
He was the 5.0. Oh, he's getting away. He has a gap and pushes, huh? Don't go. Either they do, or yeah, at least one goes. And the other American again doesn't directly follow, no? 10 meters already. Well done, Alex. Zu viel gemacht. Fellowship saved some energy, no? He was in the end only pushing 2.2 and still coming back. Yeah, Carapaz. Hodgson is riding like Carapaz. I will drop them in the message on the recording, no? habe ich LOL geschrieben. Yeah, actually, not too bad on the. We reached the climb without really dying. Sometimes it was close, but in the end now your heart rate is 180, no? Even below. Run has already spent his feather, no? A little bit strange. You have a good sprint. Don't try to make anything crazy now. And it's still draftable, no? You are at 30 kilometers an hour, so you save substantial energy. First serpentine survived. This one is flat, no? Save your energy. They don't think about slowing down. No? Hodgin still going 5 watts per kilo. Come on. Yeah, but you already have 5 seconds. You're not the last one. Yeah, I think they are gone now. But you can still chase your own personal best on the climb. I think they are substantially dropping power. No, Run is coming back. They just had a small split. Yeah, but great, you are still doing 190 watts. Very strong, come on. More than half of the climb done. The power graph looks good. Very strong. Do you know your personal best? I don't. Go, go, go! Wow, almost 5 watts per kilo. Great. Come on, come on. To the corner and then you can relax a little bit. Come on, the banner is visible. Still 4.6, great. Go, go, go. You're doing great. Wow. Very, very good. You're approaching the banner at light speed. Yes, I think you can get your PB. Great, Alex. 5.5. Go, go, go. Yes. New PB on the climb in spite of the race before. And 4.2 for 20 minutes. I think that's also very close to your best. So, well done. I will drop them in a message again with the channel. Yeah, well done. What is your fazit, your conclusion of the race? That was good, no? The power graph is crazy. The whole climb was okay. A little bit green when I said you could relax. I think you need to turn to the right, no? And you cannot. You need to leave. Yeah, but do we can switch the bike. Is that possible now? That should be possible. Okay, we will, end the stream here, no?